Hello, ladies. How are we all? I tell you what, I have been hanging out for this Stellar Journey session. You know, when you go through a period of rapid, big change, and it could be any kind of change. It could be like inner change, like just a feeling of there's something inside you is changing. Or it can be an external change, like your environment is changing around you. Oh my God, my dog has decided she's going to make herself comfortable on the bed just as I've started talking. So ignore the scratching in the background. She'll lay down and go to sleep in a second. And it's like this, regardless of whether the change is internal or external or both, when it happens quickly and it's big, it feels big. Even though you know this is needed, this is wonderful, this is probably what you've been asking for, what you've been working towards, the rate at which the change has occurred and the extent of the change, it throws you. It really throws you. You know, 1 minute you're sitting in this familiar energy that you've become used to, and then it almost feels like literally in the blink of an eye, it's almost like Alice down the rabbit hole. You're just plonked in this new place, new space, new energy. And so then the head starts going. You know, the head starts trying to make sense of it. The head's confused. And so then your mind is desperately scrambling, trying to grab onto some kind of logic, some kind of explanation, just to make sense of it all. This level of change, as amazing as it is, and as important as it is for us, and for some of us it happens all the time. And I'm not talking about the little change here, I'm talking about massive, big, dramatic shifts. For some of us, this is just part and parcel of life. You're so used to it now, you just hop, skip, and jump between, you know, existing in each of these states. But for some of us, there could be months or even years in between a shift like this. And for me, you know, I think it's been years. The degree of the shift that I'm smack bang in the middle of right now, I think it's been years. Don't get me wrong, I've had some massive change and some shifts consistently, but not of this magnitude. And I think it's really special because it is reminding me that to not get too, when I'm helping others, when I'm showing up for others, to just always remember that sometimes it is hard. For the most part, it's light and easy and fun and wonderful, but honestly, sometimes, oof, it's tough. And so to honor that, and as I always say, lean into all the tools that you've been playing with, lean into these natural abilities of yours that have been developing consistently, week in, week out. And so if anyone else is finding themselves smack bang in the middle of a giant shift like this too, I see you, I feel you. We can do this. And this is why I've been so looking forward to Stellar Journeys, this session this week, because I'm like, oh, this is what we need. Let's integrate, let's really take this opportunity to feel into our soul, into the energies around us, just like we always do. And keep putting one foot in front of the other. So let's get into this week's journey. Close your eyes if you haven't already. Take a nice big, deep, cleansing breath. And just take a moment to arrive in your body. Even if it feels a little bit antsy, a little bit uncomfortable, just sit with it if you can, as best you can. Breathe and relax. So bringing your attention now to your feet and your ankles. Do a little check-in. Do your feet feel nice and relaxed, nice and loose, or soft, or heavy even with that relaxation energy, or can you relax them a little bit more? Breathe and feel your body responding. Just breathe. That's all you need to do. Even when life throws some challenges at you and some speed bumps, you can always come back to your breath. It's dependable, it's consistent. Your breath is always there. So feeling that relaxation in your feet, starting to spread up through your legs now. And it may come rushing up in a big swoop, or it might just be a very slow, gentle trickling up through the legs. Just breathe and observe without trying to force it. Don't try and make it happen. It just happens. Breathe and relax. Feel that relaxation energy flooding your hips now, your pelvis, your lower back. The relaxation is filling your belly. It's spreading through your chest. Feel it moving all the way up through your back, your spine, feel that beautiful relaxation now in your shoulders. Feel any tension, any tightness in your shoulders releasing effortlessly. And that beautiful relaxation energy is now trickling down through your arms, into your hands, your fingers. Notice your breath slowing down, self-regulating. As this beautiful relaxation energy now moves up through your throat, your neck, feel it flooding your jaw, the relaxation energy is now dispersing through your face, through your entire head, even down through the lengths of your hair. And with every single breath you take, your body will relax, surrender a little bit more. With every breath you take, you will become a little bit closer to your soul, your heart. Breathe. Trust yourself. Trust your body to support you. Trust your soul to guide you. And trust your mind to work with every other part of you together as a team in harmony. Breathe and relax. We're going to go on a journey now. A journey for your highest good and greatest joy. And this journey is going to be fun, effortless, This journey is going to be exactly what you need right now in this moment. And even if you don't understand it, the feelings that you feel, the things that you see in your mind's eye, all those inner knowings that bubble up to the surface, just breathe and observe without judgment, without expectations. So I'd like you to imagine now in your mind's eye, or if you're not a visual person, can you sense or feel or know that reaching out in front of you is a giant wall of flames, fire energy. Breathe and let this fire energy, this wall of fire, connect with you very organically. And you'll notice that you are just the right amount of distance away from this wall of fire for it to feel warm and toasty, but to not feel too hot or too in your face. It's not too big. You don't feel like you're about to be engulfed in the flames. So maybe this wall of fire of yours, you can see it way off on the horizon, way off in the distance. Or maybe it's just a few steps in front of you. Breathe and see, feel, sense this wall of fire, burning beautifully, burning brightly. And just take a moment or two to watch the flames. Feel the flames. Can you see or feel them dancing before you? Can you get a sense of how tall the flames are? Can you see or sense any colours in the flames? And the colours might surprise you, so don't assume it's going to be your typical fire colours that you might first think of. Be open. Anything is possible here. Breathe and enjoy this fire energy. Notice now the flames starting to get a little bit higher. The fire is getting bigger and it's not moving towards you. It's like it's taking up more vertical space and more width, more breadth. Breathe and watch this wall of fire grow. And maybe you can feel more heat or more light. more energy, more emotion. Breathe and watch the fire. And as you watch the fire, notice that it is actually responding to you and your energy. So notice now your energy expanding, your energy growing, just like the fire is. And maybe you can feel your energy, your soul, stretching out and out and out. Or maybe you can feel it going up into the heavens. Feel that fire energy inside you now. You yourself, a great wall of fire, burning bright, flames reaching up to the stars, flames stretching out as far as the eye can see. And notice as you burn brightly, the ground beneath is firm. It's solid, it's stable, it's supportive. And the more you grow, the brighter that you burn. The more grounded you feel. Take some time now to play with this fire energy of yours, whether it's the wall of fire in front of you or whether it is you as the wall of fire, or both. Just take some time to play with it, to explore. You can go up as high as you like into other dimensions, other realms, into higher aspects of yourself even, while still beautifully grounded with the earth. The fuel to your fire is constant. The height of your flames, the breadth of your flames is limitless. And you may see yourself starting to shapeshift or change, morph into something else. And it might be a representation of fire energy. Maybe you're suddenly turning into a dragon. You can see your tail. You can feel the dragon energy coming in. Maybe you're feeling sun energy coming through. So just be open to, as you play with this fire energy, be open to however this presents itself to you. Breathe and enjoy. This fire energy that you're playing with might morph into fiery emotions or feelings or sensations in the body, even thoughts, fiery thoughts. Just breathe and observe. Because not only are you growing, evolving, reaching new heights, you are also shedding, cleansing, birthing a new you through the flames. Breathe and feel your body responding now. Maybe you feel like you're sitting up a little bit straighter. Maybe the muscles in your body feel a little bit stronger. Breathe as every part of you plays with, integrates with this beautiful fire energy. And as you play with this fire energy, you are in the perfect place, the perfect space to receive some energy healing. So we're bringing in the universal life force energy now, inviting it in to help, to heal, to support you. And what I'm seeing now as this healing energy comes through, it's presenting itself in the form of a really light, really gentle, misty rain. And it's so light and so gentle that it's not affecting the fire at all. It's like it's creating this beautiful blanket. It's supporting the fire, supporting you without extinguishing your spark or your light. It's creating a really beautiful balance. Breathe and relax. So my focus is now turning to your physical body. So doing some body work now. And the main focus is on the lower half of the body, your legs, or sort of from your waist down. Particularly working with the joints of the body, the joints specifically is presenting itself now. I'm seeing the hip joint, knees, ankles, toes. And you know what's really interesting, what's jumping out at me, is the way that these joints in the body, starting from the hips and working down, there's symmetry in the way it's like they start off as a big joint, the hip is a big joint, and then the knee joint is not as big, it's a little bit smaller, and then you go down even further in the body and the joints become smaller and smaller and smaller, but there's a beautiful symmetry to it. And it's creating this sense, this feeling of energy funneling down through the legs. And so we've got this energy now funneling down effortlessly through the joint system. And I can see now some joints are more detailed or complex than others. And in these joint areas, it's like they're presenting as these beautiful little rock pools. So the energy doesn't stop flowing or moving, but it kind of just takes a moment to just disperse through the rock pool and have a little, just take a moment to disperse and pool. But then it keeps moving down through that overarching funnel. So we're working with your body here, working with the mechanics of your body to help get your energy moving, flowing in whatever way your body needs. Your body is running the show here. It is working with this beautiful energy, funneling it down. And it's almost like your body wanted to start with that lower half, because they're showing me now the joint system or joint systems through that whole lower half of the body aren't as complex as the joints through the entire upper half. So if you think spine, it's probably more so the spine than the others. But even wrists and hands, I feel like those joint systems are somehow more complex. than ankles and feet. Don't ask me why. I couldn't tell you why. So what we're doing now, what your body is doing now, is working in that same way, using the joints, moving that life force energy up through the top half of your body, so up through the spine. The spine's reminding me a little bit of the way the energy's moving. It's almost like a reverse, like a, what do you call it? A water slide. You know the water slides at the water parks or the pools where they're very curvy and the water and the people, you know, you jump on the slide and it goes around and around and around and around and it's got that beautiful circular. That's what this is feeling like, but in the reverse. So it's like that, but going upwards. Moving all the way up through the neck, into the jaw. Oh, that's strong. If you feel, because this is such a big focus on physical body at the moment, if you start to feel like you need to change position or you need to have a little stretch or listen to your body, don't stop your body from doing what it needs to do. So if you suddenly find yourself starting to do some stretches or even movement of any kind, just roll with it. Let your body lead you, let your body guide you, Spirit is saying. So the energy circulating through the shoulder joint now, and then down, similar to the legs. The arms are kind of like that funnel formation with the bigger joint at the top, and then the joint system's getting smaller as you go down. Breathe and enjoy this experience. So we've got this beautiful energy moving through your whole body now. Circulating, never running out. It's constant, constantly moving, constantly flowing. And don't be afraid if this is giving you an idea, if you've got some intuitive ideas or thoughts popping in how you can work with energy, or if you're feeling like, oh, this is really cool, I actually quite like the way my body is working with energy in this way, please play with it yourself. Experiment. And remember that this isn't always going to be the way your body wants to work with energy and move energy. It might be, this might be, or another, this or some other kind of, energetic work might be consistently the way that your body needs. But very rarely is that the case. So be open to just letting your body tell you, how does it want to move energy? Does it want to use the joint system like we have just now? Does it want to use another system or function of the body? Does it want to use your breath? Does it want to use movement? Physical movement? Does it want to use your blood supply? All you need to do is set the intention and hand it over to your body. Let it show you. I can feel in your body right now it's like the cells in your body it's not like they're coming alive, it's like they're expanding almost. Kind of like that fire, the wall of fire, going out and going up. That's what your cells in your body feel like. It's like they're going out and up, they're expanding, they're growing. Happy cells, healthy cells, cells that are constantly growing, changing, shedding. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to start the integration process now. We're going to bring it all together. So bringing your mind, body, soul, emotions, ego, every part of you, every aspect of you, harmonizing, all on the same page. And Spirit is saying now, as we integrate, Spirit is popping in with a little last minute message for us. Spirit is saying that your fuel, the fuel for your own inner fire, is limitless. It never runs out. The fuel for your fire is always, always, always there. Sometimes you might feel like you've lost the fuel. You don't know where the fuel is. You don't know where the fuel is going to come from next. That never means that there is no fuel. It simply means that you're still searching, you're looking for the fuel, you're seeking the fuel. And so don't ever think that your spark can ever go out. Your spark can never extinguish. Keep seeking, keep learning, keep enjoying, keep having fun. These are all ways that you gather your fuel, you find your fuel so that you can keep feeding your fire. Okay, lovelies, we are going to ground our energy now. So bringing you back into your body. And if you feel like you want to do your own grounding, if you have your own way, go for it. Grounding you with the earth energy now. As we close out this beautiful session, amazing. Oh, that was amazing. Well done. Thank you so much for being here. Well done for showing up for yourself. I hope you have a beautiful week. Take care, lovely ladies, and I will see you all again next week. And we get to do this all over again in an entirely new, interesting, unsuspecting way. I think that's what I love the most about Stellar Journeys is we just never know where these are going to take us. So until then, take care. Bye, ladies.